After carefully examining the black spots, House concluded that they were not related to drug use, but could be blood clots caused by Behçet's disease. However, Taub disagreed, pointing out that Behçet's disease typically causes color blindness or vision abnormalities, and since Zebi was blind, it wasn't possible to detect any visual issues. House then ordered an eye exam for Zebi to confirm the diagnosis and proceed with Behçet's disease treatment. When House returned to his office, he was surprised to find his mother there, taking care of Park Ji, who had been exhausted after a long day. Upon questioning his mother, he saw that she was chatting with Wilson, looking at old photos of herself and Belle, some of which included House as a child. Just as House was about to leave, Belle hugged him, and his mother unexpectedly announced that they would be having dinner together. Wilson had already arranged this without House's knowledge. Meanwhile, Zebi's eye exam confirmed symptoms of Behçet's disease. To alleviate his condition, they covered his eyes with bandages to protect him from bright light. But soon after, Zebi started coughing up blood. House, who was with Park Ji, noticed that although coughing blood was also a symptom of Behçet's, it only began after their treatment. It appeared that the blood clots had traveled from Zebi's brain to his lungs. House ordered a CT scan of Zebi's lungs and continued the treatment. At the same time, Wilson, Belle, and House's mother were waiting for him at a restaurant. Just when they thought House wouldn't show up, he arrived with Nika and explained to his mother that their marriage was only to help Nika get a green card. To his surprise, his mother was not at all shocked. House also revealed that he hadn't gone to Africa the previous year, but had been imprisoned, a fact his mother already knew. She had been following local police reports and had anticipated that House would get into trouble. Later, House learned from his mother that she had secretly married Belle over 2 years ago. Shocked, House confronted his mother, revealing that he had done a paternity test on his deceased father, which showed that Belle was his biological father. He even demonstrated this by showing the identical birthmark on his thigh. Belle was in disbelief, but reluctantly apologized when House's mother demanded it. Back at the hospital, Zebi's condition worsened. His eyes swelled badly after the bandages were removed, and they started testing for fungal infections. Zebi had indeed contracted a fungal infection, possibly after inhaling spores. Given his diabetes and weakened immune system, the fungus had spread to his brain. House insisted on using amphotericin B for treatment, even though there was a risk of Zebi becoming deaf due to previous medication interactions. Despite the risk, House argued that treating him was the only way to save him. Unfortunately, Zebi became deaf, but House and the team hoped his hearing would gradually recover. In the meantime, Zebi, now able to communicate through hand gestures, proposed to his girlfriend, signaling a slight recovery of his hearing. Finally, House confronted Wilson, asking when he would reveal the truth. Wilson acted as if he didn't understand, but House had already figured out that Wilson had secretly done a paternity test using Belle's utensils during their dinner together.